Hey everyone, welcome back to Technically You. Today we're diving into a crucial piece of networking hardware, the router.
Routers are another one of those unsung heroes of our digital lives, quietly working in the background, making sure our devices stay connected and data flows smoothly.
Exactly. We'll explain what a router is, how it works, and so much more. Let's get started.
So let's start with the basics. What is a router?
A router is a device that connects different networks and directs data between them. Think of it as a traffic controller that ensures data packets take the best route to their destination.
Right, without routers, our internet wouldn't work. They make sure your emails, Netflix shows, and Google searches reach you quickly and efficiently.
True, and routers do more than just direct traffic. They also assign IP addresses to devices on a network. They create local area networks, LANs, by connecting multiple devices and provide that wonderful internet access to all connected devices.
Plus, routers ensure that data meant for your laptop doesn't end up on your neighbor's tablet.
So I read somewhere about routing decisions. What's a routing decision?
Oh, a routing decision is when a router determines the best path for data to travel from one device to another. Routers use routing tables to make these decisions based on factors like network traffic, hop count, and network reliability.
Essentially, it's how routers figure out the fastest and most efficient route for your data.
That is great to know. I heard that routers also play a key role in preventing network issues like network congestion by efficiently managing traffic, blocking unauthorized access by acting as a basic firewall, and avoiding data collisions by segmenting networks.
And speaking of collisions, routers help reduce them. Let's talk about that next.
In networking, a collision domain is a segment where data packets can collide when being sent simultaneously.
Routers reduce these collisions by dividing networks into multiple segments, ensuring that devices on one segment don't interfere with devices on another.
So fewer collisions mean faster and more reliable network performance, right?
Absolutely. Now, up next is what is a route forwarding table?
Oh, a route forwarding table is a list maintained by a router that contains information about known network destinations, the available paths to reach those destinations, and the best route for each destination.
Cool. So it is like a router's cheat sheet for sending data to the right place.
Right.
Did you know there are different types of routers based on where they operate in a network?
Yep. Let's break them down. Access routers connects end-user devices to a network. For example, the router in your home. Edge routers connects local networks to external networks like the internet. They are usually found at the boundary of networks. And core routers, they operate within the core of large networks handling high-speed data transfers. They are used by ISPs and large enterprises.
Each type serves a specific purpose, keeping networks connected at different levels.
True. Now, let's talk about IP addresses, the unique identifiers for devices on a network.
An IP address is like a digital address that tells other devices where to send data.
And there are two types: public IP addresses, which are assigned by your ISP and used to identify your network on the internet. And there are private IP addresses used within your local network to identify devices like your laptop, phone, or smart TV.
Now, private IP addresses are unique to your local network and include ranges like 192.168.xx, 192.16.xx, to 172.31.xx.
Yes, I notice I have a 192 series at home. I do know that these addresses ensure that devices within your network can communicate without being accessible to the outside world.
That's correct. Now, let's talk about another important term, subnet mask.
Yes, subnet mask helps divide an IP address into network and host.
It tells devices which part of the IP address refers to the network and which part refers to the device. We can go really deep into this topic, but let's save that for a separate podcast.
Right, I agree. So what's the difference between a network router and a cable modem? Most people consider them the same.
Great question. A router connects devices within a network and to the internet and manages traffic. Now, a cable modem connects your home or small business network to the local internet service provider, ISP, providing internet access as well as video content.
So many devices today combine both functions into one, but in reality, they serve different purposes depending on the scope and size of the network.
Right. Okay, so let's wrap this baby up. Routers are essential for our digital world, managing traffic, preventing collisions, and keeping us connected.
From home networks to large enterprises, routers ensure data flows smoothly and securely.
Well, folks, thanks for tuning into this Technically You podcast on routers. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and leave a comment if you have any questions.
Until next time, stay connected and stay curious.